But you see how credits are important. Even mental supporter wants credits. This is hot. It's getting hot in here. Sheesh. So when you hear the word gamble, what comes into mind? Now, I'm not talking about the celebrated artist who spends all his money on promotion and marketing and yet still cannot give us a hit song. Hey, before you come for my head, name one gamble song you know of here. Please. The word is gamble, G-U-M-B-O, and it has several meanings. So let's take a look at some of these definitions. So definition number 1, okra, especially the gelatinous pods used in cooking. So in other words, okra soup. And a French-based patois spoken by some black and Creole people in Louisiana. French patois. Wow. Vous voulez-vous shake avec moi? Third definition. Gambo is a marijuana cigar laced with dangerous cocktail that sometimes include ecstasy, synthetic marijuana, and even cocaine in addition to phencyclidine, also a lot of scientific stuff. But in other words, this is a marijuana joint mixed with so many dangerous stuff, the kind of things that make people go crazy. Now, why am I disturbing you with gambo here, gambo there, gambo what? I mean, a few weeks ago, American artist Yhung Nudy put out an album and he's calling it Gambo. So to paint a perfect picture of his gambo, he called upon Liam Archibald to make him an amazing piece. This amazing piece. This is very amazing. I'm blown away. Let me tell you why this is amazing. So Liam Archibald is an artist from Brooklyn who specializes in 2D illustrations and 3D animations. And this art piece is not a photo, it's actually a 3D composition of digital objects. His style is very iconic and satirical. I mean, look what he did to Trump. Sorry, Trump. But looking at these 3D masterpieces on his page, I can tell that Liam is really good at what he does. And it gives reason why Yhung Nudy will call upon him to give him such a mighty task. So every single item in this cover art was modeled and textured using 3D softwares, ZBrush, Blender, and Substance Painter. See, I hate snakes, but I'm crashing on this one because check out the skin, like some exotic jewelry. Wow. Now with our little understanding of gambo, you see why there are so many ingredients on this table. So it's something like a soupy album and he's trying to represent all the ingredients which are the songs on the artwork. I tell you, you'll see in the next couple of minutes how genius this piece is. So the album has 13 songs and each song represents one ingredient. I'll show you. So we start with the first song, Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts is that small cabbagey, it looks like a small cabbage, you know, the thing in the middle of the snake. Track number 2 is pancake, and you see a big plate of pancake, you know, up there. Portabella. Portabella is a kind of mushroom which we see strongly represented up there. The pot roast. The pot roast is an American dish with a lot of beef in it, and you see that strongly represented here with some rice in the bowl. Next song is MRE, and MRE is meat ready to eat. So that's it's packed in the gambo pack up there. You know, it's a gambo branded MRE. And we have the McChicken, which is an American sandwich served by McDonald's. And I think I see that one up there with some fries. Or maybe not. The next track is okra, and okra is, you know, okra is represented up there. He has a song called Peaches and Eggplants, and you know there's a plate there with peaches and eggplants in there. Don't come and ask me what peaches and eggplants mean. You already know. He has a song called Shrimp, and you can see the shrimp represented on that plate next to the snake's head. There's dark meat. I can't find the dark meat, but maybe it's in the soup or something. There's another song called Fish and Chips. So what I thought was that McDonald's McChicken is rather the fish and chips. And he has a song called Hot Grease. I'm kind of connecting that to the gun because, you know, when they're popping hot grease, it means they are throwing massive fire shots at each other. So yeah, hot grease could represent the gun. If not all, almost every song here, which is an ingredient, has been represented on the artwork, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. This is a very beautiful piece, you know, a very creative representation of the song. I love it so much. I mean, it might be my favorite so far. Let's check out the initial visualization of the project. Wow. You see, one thing I like about 3D is you can, you know, rearrange everything, change your camera, and then take a different shot, and it will look completely different. And you know, that's what he's done with this setup that he put on his page. Liam is a genius. So this is really an amazing piece, but all too soon we have to wrap it up with some comments. So Eunice Hong is like, can I get credit for mental support? But you see how credits are important. Even mental supporter wants credits. By the way, he collaborated with Denke and Elijah to make this one. So, talking about credits, those guys also deserve some credits. Denke worked on the typography whilst Elijah worked on creative, aspects of the project. So Liam X design is like, might just be the GOAT. But that's Liam in his coat. Jigstar is like, insane work. Yeah, this work is really insane, bro. I agree with you. This work is insane. Paloma is asking for an autograph. Prod 5 is like, your work is incredible. Hops 205 is like, do you model everything or take certain assets from online? And Liam is like, made it in ZBrush, Blender, and Substance Painter. In other words, he's telling him that I did everything you see on this goddamn table. Blaggy Daggy is like, this is so sick. There's so many comments. Americans, they comment a lot. Deadrocks is like, huge improvement from the older progress. Snake Shader is just... Ellis Jealous is like, this is so damn good. Sheesh. Bro, I feel the energy, Sheesh. This is hot. It's getting hot in here. Sheesh. Anjoliaku is like, I am obsessed with this. Della MP4 is like, snapped, brother. Snapped. So yeah, a lot of comments. You can go check them out for yourself. My name is Big Eli Dee. I make cover arts and I like to talk about them. Subscribe to the channel and I'll see you on the next one.
I heard him screaming I'm the greatest, but I'm in love with a game, I just take chances. So I done seen the competition, ride or die flying high to the apex.